thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. It's the Rice Owls and the North Texas Mean Green. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. So Rice's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So North Texas offense will have the ball first. And we take a look at this junior transfer running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. North Texas has it going to work with another first down.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Running inside, it's White. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd.
There he goes. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Jackson gonna throw it. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Rice Owls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to get rid of it. Trying to hook up on the sideline, but it's incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finding some room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
North Texas in the hurry up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for an...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. It's complete on the right side. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Punt is on its way. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Off play action on first down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. It's caught. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Trying play action. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to scramble. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Quarterback keeper fights off a defender.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Keeps it himself. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the tight end. The give on the inside. Nice move there. Turning it on. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. They go to the counter. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Offense working from the pistol. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Quarterback keep. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. He'll try to get to the marker himself. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The keeper on the option. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Tight end now in motion. Jackson will throw. Fired in there, but incomplete. North Texas will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. They feed him again. Might have a chance. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Myers on the move. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Keeps it himself. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more...
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it, using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. North Texas in the hurry up. From the gun, Give on the inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Jackson will throw. Keeps looking downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Short throw to the sideline is caught. He's out of bounds, and they'll move the chains with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Huskers looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Denton. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well stick with him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He's got it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good, solid tackle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. North Texas will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the option. The give to the back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. The option, the keeper.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? On the move. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Tries to get it on the ground. There's some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
On the option. Doing it himself again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Brown will throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Takes the easy completion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. They'll try to blast their way in. Not only will he not get in, they'll stop him behind the line at the 4. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Push down for the tackle. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone defense. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. North Texas in the hurry-up. They'll try to power their way ahead. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Jackson gonna throw it. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll send the tight end in motion. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll move the tight end. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Nose tackles and those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
North Texas will have to punt it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wideout. Brown wants to pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Tight end now in motion. Here comes the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Lane. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking left. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Jackson will throw. Soft spot in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect.
They'll have a first down here, a week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Got his man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quick. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Mean Green. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Goes to the option. The option, he'll keep it.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Brown will throw it. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Option look, it's Jackson. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward...
Could be an alley. He's inside the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. What an zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Brown wants to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Right on the money. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They want to run this quarterback. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Now on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. And they get him down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Finds his man. It's Reese. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On the draw, it's White. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Trying to move them on the counter. Maybe some room here. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. In the red area, it's White. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The run inside. It's White. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Back to pass. He's going to take off. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Rice rushes to the line. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that one's incomplete. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.